In this tutorial, I will be using a Karen cotton cake, a tapestry needle, 6mm J-hook. This is my sample shade. It's in Peach Blossom, but we will be using this shade, which is called Beach View. And these are definitely one of my favorite yarns at the moment, but if you know something similar, please, I would absolutely love it if you would list it below. Please and thank you. Let's go ahead and get started. And like I said in my last video, when it comes to these cakes, I do like to pull from the side instead of the middle. So we're gonna go ahead and pull from the side. Okay, so we're gonna start by making our slip knot. And go ahead and just do yourself a favor and make it long enough so where you can weave in the end later. We are going to start by chaining in multiples of 4, so go ahead and chain the amount that you want your desired width to be. For this sample, I'm just going to be chaining 24. Alright, we're going to be doing 2 double crochet from the 3rd chain down, so yarn over, 1, 2, and we're going to be working through this chain right here where my thumb is. And remember, what is on your hook does not count as anything. So yarn over, insert your hook. I like to go behind the first 2 strands to make it a little bit stronger for our foundation. Pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2. And we're going to be doing that same thing, another double crochet into that same chain we're working in. Yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Now we're going to chain 2, 1, 2, and in that very next chain we're going to do a single crochet. All right, we are going to skip the next chain, skipping that one, and we're going to be doing that same sequence, which is 2 double crochet, chain 2, and single crochet in the next chain. Chain 2, and now a single crochet in that next chain. Now we are going to skip the next double crochet, now chain 2, single crochet in that next chain. And you're just going to repeat that pattern until you make it to the very end of your foundation row.
now we're going to double crochet 2. Chain 2, 1, 2, and I'm actually just going to single crochet 1 right here, and I'm going to chain 2, 1, 2, and now I'm going to flip my work and start row number 2. Okay, so we have flipped our work. Oh, right here. And then now you're going to see that everywhere we did the little hole, that's what we're going to be working into, and we're going to be doing that same sequence, except we're going to be doing it inside of this hole. Let me show you. So we are going to do 2 double crochet inside of this. 1, 2, chain 2, 1, 2, and then now we're going to be working our single crochet into this little stitch right here. So we're not going to be doing it into this one. You're going to see the place where we did 2 double crochet, and just know that you're going to want to single crochet in the stitch in between them. So you can see there's a little opening right in between those 2 double crochets, and that's where we're going to do our single crochet. So we're going to do that all the way down. So let's go ahead and do that. 1, 2, chain 2, 1, 2, and then we're going to work it right in between. Single crochet. Here's our little gap. 1, 2, chain 2, and then you're going to work in between your 2 double crochets. I would want you to watch the video and then see if you could do it.
I can't.
You don't think so?
I think I could do it, but I also think I can't more.
All right, we made it to our last stitch of the row, so we're going to go ahead and double crochet. 1, 2. Now we're going to chain 2, 1, 2, and now we're going to single crochet. I know there's probably other ways you could do it. You could probably put it right here, but I prefer to put it right here so I can have a scalloped shell looking edge. Now I'm going to chain 2, 1, 2, flip our work, and then now remember we're going to be starting with 2 double crochet right in this first one. So when you get to the edge, just remember you need to chain 2, and then you still have to do 2 double crochet into that very next hole. So that way we have nice edging that looks all uniform and matches. So that is our sequence. So it will start to look like this. So it's a really nice lacy type of stitch. Perfect for the summer, perfect with this cotton. Soon as I finish the afghan, I will be adding a border. So stay on the lookout for the video that I'm going to put out for how I add my border.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more.